So if you are a United States Grant fan, it's good news for you. He's going to get yet another promotion, and at this point, other than giving him command of everything, I don't know how much higher he can get. Hello and welcome to Civil War in Hindsight. I'm a kind of drunk Lieutenant Tommy. With me, as always, is a very other kind of inebriated Prospector Johnny. I almost gave you. You got those Native American bars on your shoulders. It threw me off there for a second.
I traded.
It happens.
I traded for it.
It works. Anyways, Johnny, it's not all that eventful of a week, but it's kind of an eventful week. We'll get into it. If you are a U.S. Grant fan, guess what, Johnny?
Sure.
Another big promotion for U.S. Grant starting this week off on October 16th.
General Grant?
General Grant's getting to be a more general.
So is he now a generaler?
He's a generaler of the generals. Secretary
is he
of War,
a more specific Grant instead of being he's a specific Grant now?
Yes, yeah. There you go.
I like no longer that. General.
Secretary of War Stanton himself is on his way to meet Grant in Louisville, Kentucky, where Grant's going to be given command of the departments of the Ohio, the departments of the Cumberland, and the departments of the Tennessee, creating the new division of the Mississippi.
Nice. All right. So what's his new title then?
Which is fair because he's taking the Mississippi. He should be given of the division of the Mississippi. He is Major General, I think.
Oh, okay. So it does come with a new title.
Yeah, there's the lowest generals like Brigadier General, then there's like Major General, and yeah, like he's like a higher Major General, I think. I don't know. I should have asked him. I do get spoiler. I gotta meet him. It's pretty awesome. We'll get there.
What?
Yeah, we'll get there in a second. Lincoln is also going to write to General Meade saying that if he attacks Lee, he's going to get the glory, like all the glory of attacking Lee. Like if you go on and attack Lee, I will give you all the glory. I will make sure all the newspapers sing your name, Meade.
That seems like a trap.
Chanting it. It's the best thing in the world. And if you
if
you attack Lee and you lose, I'll take all the blame. It'll be like, boo, Lincoln, you're stupid. So do it.
I would not trust. I do trust Abraham Lincoln implicitly. I trust everything that he's done so far has been great. Everything he's going to do is going to be great too. Seems like a shady deal.
Meade is going to say, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll attack. And spoiler, the opportunity does not.
Oh, it does not. Itself. Oh, that's so unlike Meade.
It's so unlike all the generals that we've had of the Potomac. Anyways, Johnny, on the 17th, while on his way to Louisville to receive his new command orders, Grant's actually going to stop by in Indianapolis, Indiana, where he's going to run into Secretary of War Stanton, who's also, they just both happen to, like, the trains come at the same time.
They're just happen to be passing.
And while they're here, Johnny, guess what? They stop, because we're building the new arsenal, they decide to swing on down to see, which I'm a little embarrassed. We don't have as many stones placed down as we probably should yet. But we're getting there.
Oh. Well, I mean,
got to level the ground.
They understand it takes time, I think.
So I was able to meet. It was very brief, but I was able to shake General Grant. He smells of whiskey and tobacco, and
I would expect nothing less.
And he said, "That a boy, Tim." So it's not my name, but I will.
Almost got it though.
Almost got it.
Of your 3 letters. That's good.
I will say best day ever of my life, meeting the General Grants. Grant's going to get his orders from Stanton that gives him command of the Mississippi. There are 2 versions of the orders. Stanton says, "Hey, pick which one you want."
Wait, okay. So he gets a choice, not
first version is
2 and say pick the do best.
You can leave all the current divisions, their commanders in place, so you don't have to get rid of any of the generals. Or version 2, get rid of fucking Rosecrans, because
just Rosecrans,
because he didn't
not redo all of them that you want. Whatever, do your thing. Just or you
specifically
could
Rosecrans.
This guy.
And Grant goes, "Fuck that guy." Rosecrans has now been relieved of his command and been replaced with General Thomas. And part of this is because there are rumors that Rosecrans is attempting.
You got promoted too?
Huh? General
You got
Thomas.
promoted too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been promoted up to division commander of the Army of the Tennessee.
General Thomas?
Huh? Not me.
Oh.
Not me.
Well, that's awful confusing.
Thomas from the Battle of Chickamauga, the Rocket Chickamauga.
Oh, yeah.
He gets promoted. That guy.
I remember that.
That's
I
his
retain
last
all
name.
this information.
It would be General Marsh if I got promoted.
Oh, that's right. I always forget your last name, Lieutenant.
Yeah, it happens. It's fine.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Or it would be General Tommy. I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
I don't want that. That seems like responsibility that I don't.
Oh, it's not actually. All you do is not attack anybody and try to quit every once in a while, and then get told you can't. It's actually very easy.
Fair enough.
It's incredibly hard to lose that job, actually.
So Grant relieves Rosecrans, replaces him with Thomas. So now the command structure is Sherman is going to be in the lead of the Army of the Tennessee. Burnside is going to be in the lead of the Army of the Cumberland. And then, I'm sorry. Scratch that.
Come on.
I fucked it up.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm drinking. The Army of the, what do we got? Ohio. Who's the head of the Ohio? Sherman's on the Ohio. The Thomas is the Tennessee, and then Burnside is on.
All right,
on the
you're going to redo this, right? Like, this is okay.
No, we're just going to we're going to roll through it. Doesn't matter. Lincoln is going to ask for 300 more thousand volunteers because we need to continue to build this army because fuck this war and it's not over yet.
None of that was clear.
Okay. Lee's campaign is over. His whole I'm gonna take the battle and try to flank, Meade. Well, that campaign's effectively over as he does not attack Manassas.
Not to?
And he's pulling out of Manassas Bull Run area. He's leaving.
Is he up to something or is he?
No, he's just withdrawing. He is outnumbered by Meade, so he would have had to attack Meade while Meade was spread out. That didn't happen. Well, he tried, but it didn't happen. And then now it would be tactically not the smartest move.
All right, so he's making some good decisions here.
On the 18th,
make a better decision, just surrender.
Yeah. On the 18th, Grant's first move as commander of the Mississippi is to send a message to General Thomas that he must hold Chattanooga at all costs. Again, Rosecrans is rumored to want to retreat from Chattanooga. That's partly why Rosecrans has been relieved. And Thomas says, I'm going to hold until we all starve.
Oh.
I think we could probably hold and not starve would be the better of the options, but...
Yeah. Is it why is he starving people?
Well, he's being sieged. Their supply routes are... Remember from a couple weeks from last week,
but I don't
there's
know.
only one little mountainy road in right now to Chattanooga, and so the supplies are hard to get through there, but,
You know what? Tell me there's not squirrels and deer and rabbits and shit running around Chattanooga.
Rats. Plenty of rats. Eat them.
Rats. Good God. Meaty rats. Deep fry them.
Deep fry them. On the 19th, Jeb Stuart is going to engage in a skirmish with federal cavalry underneath Kilpatrick. We went to college with that guy. Who's going to be? He's going to be routed, Johnny. And this ends the last significant fighting during the Bristow campaign as Kilpatrick kind of retreating, but it doesn't matter.
What are you doing? Retreating?
That's cool. They're attacking us. We should probably get out of here.
That's a joke for nobody, by the way.
No, but us. Confederates are going to lose in the entire campaign, in the Bristow campaign. The Confederates are going to lose 1,381 all total wounded, killed, lost. The Union are going to lose 2,292 men, all wounded, killed. That's why I didn't really talk about it in detail. That's for a campaign. That's not even
a couple thousand people.
That's not even battle numbers.
Johnny, that's not even injured or missing. Who cares? I mean. They're all just numbers to me. I don't give a shit anymore. I just tell them what gun's gonna kill them the best. Well,
job.
make guns that do better apparently because those numbers aren't satisfying you.
On the 21st, Johnny, Grant is going to be making his way to Chattanooga. This is going to be a very slow, muddy, mountainy road, which is made worse by the fact that Grant is on crutches still because he fell off his horse in New Orleans about a month ago. Yeah. Imagine.
Well, I mean,
Johnny,
put him on another horse, right?
We went down to Chattanooga to Lookout Mountain. Could you imagine climbing up Lookout Mountain on a crutch?
I could imagine ordering a bunch of my men to carry me up Lookout Mountain because there's no way in hell I'm hiking up it.
I'm pretty sure that's it. And speaking of New Orleans, there, Johnny, the Bayou Teche campaign, which started 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they finally did something. They captured Appaloosa, Louisiana. And by capture, I mean they kind of just walked in because there wasn't any real Confederate presence there.
So we just came across some quiet, no-name town and
took it,
occupied it.
Yeah, we sure did.
And Johnny, there's like, wait, I think I might have heard some rumblings of a war, but I'm not quite sure. What are you talking about?
Pretty much. And Johnny, this inebriated week is going to come to an end with Grant still trying to make his way down to Chattanooga.
Well, he can take his sweet-ass time. Who's he answering to now? Basically nobody.
Stanton. That's it. He doesn't have... At this point, he doesn't actually have, other than Stanton, anybody above him.
Well, Lincoln, right? Is not...
Lincoln. Yeah, there's Stanton and there's Lincoln. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Lincoln.
I just wanted to make sure our Herr Lincoln was still...
Yeah, he's a chief, commander guy and Secretary of War.
If he's not in charge of everything, then I have some notes for Lincoln.
No, that doesn't mean...
But
now, Grant basically has the command of the entirety of around the Mississippi westward. He still doesn't... The Potomac, the Army of the Potomac, that's still not his.
Okay.
So the Eastern campaign is still not his.
So he's halfway there.
But he has everything else. So he doesn't...
Living on a prayer.
Really answer to that many people. Yay, Grant! That's it for this week in Civil War in Hindsight. If you enjoy Civil War in Hindsight, check out Historic Hindsight. We talk about all kinds of fun things, like we do shorts now, where I make fun of all your favorite guns, or we talk about molasses. We did a whole episode on how we thought it was cool to build a big old molasses tank, but use really shoddy manufacturing techniques, and then that whole thing exploded and covered all of Boston with molasses. I'm drunk.